Hello, everybody. Welcome to Unraveled, the official podcast of Sooner Esports. I am your host, Toby Brown, and I am joined here today with Parker from the COD team.
Yeah. So happy to be here today, Toby.
All right, so introduce yourself. What's your gamer tag? What do you play? What do you do?
But of course, my name is Parker Vint. My call sign is Radar, because I'm always scoping out the game, right?
Always have to.
That sounded so much cooler in my head. Anyway, I joined the COD team as a shoutcaster 2 years ago now, in the prime era of Call of Duty Vanguard. If you know, you know,
Man,
right?
I did not like that game.
Yeah, it was a hit or miss,
It
pretty
was
much.
hit or miss.
Sledgehammer as a company is they have their priorities in weird places. But speaking of priorities, right? My main priority as like a shoutcaster on the COD team has been creating a fun show, right? Because at the end of the day, that's what we're here to do. Let's put on a show for the fans.
That's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We've gone up in production quality and team quality. Team composition is off the charts right now. And it's so much fun to just, you know, be there to commentate. Me and Connor, Lemon, as you all probably know him. We make a great team together out there on the field.
So what made you want to be a shoutcaster for the COD team specifically?
That's an excellent question, Toby. You're doing great. We had a lot of different sports in my house growing up, but the biggest one had to be football, right? My parents and grandparents, etc., on throughout the generations were all Sooners, so this was pretty much, yeah, no kidding. This was pretty much fated from the beginning. Sooner born, sooner bred. And I loved, yeah, we Sooner dead.
There you go.
Amen, brother. That's what I'm talking about. We had, just so much sports hype, and my dad was actually a member of Sooner Vision when he went to OU, and he would always do the play-by-play, every sport. We would sit there just in the stands, and it would blow my mind that he could call out names, positions, and plays and just rattle everything off and laugh while doing it. And that really inspired me to kind of learn more about the craft and throw my hat in the ring when I got to OU myself.
All right. So, how's the COD team doing so far? How are we doing?
So much better. So much better. If you have no frame of reference, all I'll say is that we are just running away with it this year. It is such a nice change of pace, and I'm really happy to be a part of it. If you're interested in seeing exactly what I mean, you can catch us live Wednesday nights on Roofless_Lemon. That's the Twitch channel. And then pretty soon we're actually going to be moving into the venue to do it live from the OU Esports Twitch channel. So that's going to be great.
What's your favorite game right now?
I play a lot of games, mostly in the realm of first-person shooters, right? That's my bread and butter. That's what I grew up with. At the moment, Call of Duty's not even in my top 5. Gotta be honest with you. And I will say that I am cautiously optimistic for next year, but are you familiar at all with the COD cycle?
I am, yes.
Yeah, we're kind of in the bargaining / slowly approaching despair phase of the whole deal. But we're getting around to the next one. All these leaks are coming out, all the trailers, all the cinematics.
I believe
so hype is real.
I believe it comes out in November?
That's right.
It comes out in November. Modern Warfare 3, I believe.
Modern Warfare 3.
So, back to what I was saying. What is your favorite game right now?
I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I really enjoy Dark Souls and those games in that vein, right, with the crushing difficulty. I've never broken a controller. I will say that. That's like my crowning achievement.
Can't say the same for myself.
Yeah. No, I can't blame you necessarily for that.
I'm not a fan of those super difficult hard games. I mean, I like them, but it's not what I play usually.
Yeah, you got to be a certain kind of messed up in here to really sink your teeth into it.
Masochist.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So back to the production from earlier. Why did you choose production? What goes into it? Like, what is the inner workings of production?
I love that question because I love explaining the process to people, especially when they are like on the older side and they don't know anything about esports at all. It's great. So I'll start at the beginning. I am not, as you would say, goated with the sauce in any of these games, and I love to play, but the thing you gotta understand about competitive games, it's a whole different beast, right? So you can drop hundreds of kills in a public match, but those people are just kind of there to be there. They don't live in it.
Once you hit ranked?
Yeah, once you hit ranked, you're encountering the actual veterans of the platform, right? And that is where people like myself get washed out completely. But that still doesn't take away from my enjoyment of the game, of the ranked, like the dichotomy of the way that they dissect all of the different plays and movements, and you can predict your opponent's strategies and stuff. It is insane when you really go in depth on it, and that's what I like to do. I've slowly been growing my repertoire to kind of be like more of an analyst than just like color commentary, and it's a wild ride for sure. I really enjoy the production side.
So, what was your most recent production adventure? What was the most recent thing you've done in the team?
Yeah, so the OU hockey production side is up and coming right now. It's growing very, very fast compared to last year when we had a little tiny booth in the corner. Now we've got a full deck set up. I was on live tweeting last night. So that would be my most recent production. Stay tuned for the OU hockey esports collab that's coming soon.
Really?
Yeah, that's exclusive information you can't get anywhere else.
Did the hockey team just start this year?
Oh, they've been a club for a while now. Yeah,
okay.
But this team that they have this season is dynamite. A lot of exciting stuff coming from that.
Awesome.
My most recent esports production was the Call of Duty match. It was the COD Crimson team versus the San Jose State University Spartans. And that is a community college team from California. And they gave our boys a run for their money, but we ended up sweeping the whole thing 3-0. It was fantastic. Before that, we had another match. There was also a clean sweep. And that kind of goes back to what I was saying. Like, these guys are hungry, and they are super raring to go to kind of take this whole next season. That's what they're looking to do.
They're on fire right now, aren't they?
Indeed, yeah.
Awesome. So what's your next venture? What are you going to do next?
We are on deck for another match this Wednesday for the COD team, and that's going to be awesome. We should have the venue by then, but that's not been confirmed. All I'll say is that you have to tune in to find out. So that's either going to be on twitch.tv/roofless_lemon or on the official OU Esports Twitch.
Make sure to check that out. Thank you for joining us today, Parker.
It was a pleasure.
Awesome. So that's been Unraveled today. If you want to check esports out a little more, go on sooneresports.org. You can see names, rosters, us. You can see all of us. Anyway, check out the Discord. If you're interested, I believe you can just Google it. But that's been Unraveled. I've been your host, Toby. You guys have a good rest of your day. Boomer Sooner.